Hello everybody and welcome back to Rebellious Menstruation. Today we're looking at how sustainability, such as steel straws, metal containers, tiffin boxes, minimalist wardrobes such as uniforms and the like can be difficult to navigate when you are new to this. And often YouTube videos will tell you to throw out everything you don't use. Move into a tiny house, swap all cutlery with bamboo or ceramics with coconut bowls, and use bicarb soda for everything from deodorant to toothpaste and mouthwash. It can be confronting, overwhelming, and sometimes confusing. And most ideas or items are portrayed as an essential or a necessity, and this is not always and it's not always a truthful situation either. Often these items are promoted as essential to the vlogger because they are essential to that vlogger, say, like me in this channel, and period essentials. Of course I would say cloth pads are an essential to have, and really it's because I use them. However, I've had a reusable bottle since I was a child, so it's not necessarily something that I will always think about or promote or assume that other people have, because of course potentially it is something that I've always had in my life and something that you haven't had in your life. When you are looking at making significant changes and have to look externally for information, sifting through all of this can become difficult. Often these suggestions come from a really good place, and in the excitement of changing your life, you throw out all your clothes and you replace all your cleaning products, you eat with bamboo and wash with soap nuts, you replace all the plastic containers with steel or bamboo. But realistically, the less waste you create, the better. The message is important, but the execution can be very off-kilter and sometimes reflect an elitism that is hard to emulate. Investment pieces are out of the price range of many. Why throw away your plastic containers if they are perfectly functional or serviceable? When broken or destroyed or unable to use any further, you can actually make better choices then in your future purchases. While watching a lot of these videos on minimalism, it becomes apparent that this movement is as concerning as hoarding. It slides quite quickly and quite far into a minimalist obsession. To focus on stripping everything from your life and paring it right back to the essential items is crazy similar to the way hoarders talk about excess. As much as mental health is an impact barrier to overcoming hoarding, it is just as representative in the minimalist movement currently. It is rarely spoken about because minimalism is seen or considered a successful movement, an achievement to get or to attain to get over your extreme hoarding. It also encourages an aesthetic of similarity. No books, no pictures, no bedding, or white bedding, should I say, block-coloured single sofas and clothes and chairs, basic monochrome clothing, basically to not overstimulate your world with things, items, or possessions. Minimalism has become about 30-item casual wardrobes and labelled glass jars on artisanal whitewashed wooden shelves, rather than about the minimalism itself. While the homogenization of minimalism is quite prevalent, the Marie Kondo method has become quite popular, enough to start an entire Netflix series. But while focused on reducing the amount of stuff and clutter and items that you own and organising the items that remain, the benefit of Marie Kondo, not that I've actually done her stuff, but I have had people in my life who have, is that the decision to keep items was private and personal. It was not a movement restricted to the white colour block aesthetic. While the turn away from excess will always be a good thing, the boxes that restrict minimalism are treading dangerous waters. Don't throw away yourself with all the items that you declutter. Save your favourites and keep the items that still function in your life perfectly fine. Your metal cutlery does not need to match and does not need replacing by bamboo. You can be your own minimalist, and you can still start with exactly where you are. Just remember, you are not everything you own, but you are also not what you get rid of. Never risk your mental health to become an excessive minimalist, because an excessive minimalist is just as bad as an excessive hoarder. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your morning, afternoon or evening, depending on where, of course, you are in the day. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.